Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. That actually scared me. I hate being in this little area with this Hermaeus Mora statue. It always makes those horrible sounds, and that one actually made me jump. It's not often that I jump at Skyrim. But anyways, yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is part 194. God, every time I say the number, it's so surreal. We are very close to being done with the Dragonborn DLC and Solstheim as a whole. We actually only have one real quest left, which is a pain in the ass to complete. Two sort of little miscellaneous quests that I still want to do. We're not going to be doing. There's a ton of little miscellaneous quests here and there, but I don't count those a part of the 100% playthrough because there's just too much and it's all the same bullshit. So yeah, we have one more legit quest and two side quests, two Radiant miscellaneous quests. I know I just said that we weren't going to do them, but I want to do those two specifically. And the Black Book. And then after that, we have one more thing, which I think we'll save for later because I'm not sure if we're ready just yet. So anyways, we are at the bottom of Kolbjorn Barrow. Let's go ahead and open up the final Black Book. Filament and Filigree. I remember all of these names. Oh, that's right. I need to take a look at what we look like as well since we have the Azadal armor set on. So, Black Book, Filament, and Filigree. This is the last one. Learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. I wonder what the thing is about this specific one, but either way, this is what we look like. The Azadal set isn't really the most aesthetic armor. It's not the most pretty looking armor. It's not the prettiest looking armor. But it's interesting, that's for sure. It's definitely interesting. That mask doesn't really go well with it, does it? We're going to utilize this armor for at least the foreseeable future. We'll also get some heavy armor skills out of it as well. So just to recap what we have, Azadal Mask increases fire resistance by 50% and fire spell damage by 25%. So that means we also need to switch over to Incinerate. Let's see how much extra damage it does. Azadal's Armor of Retribution. Enemies who strike you with a melee attack have a small chance of being paralyzed. That has to be the best, the most powerful piece of the armor set. That effect is great. That's a really good effect. Azadal's Boots of Water Walking. Water Walking, if you wear any 4 relics of Azadal, plus 10 enchanting. We do have 4 relics on us, so we get plus 10 enchanting. As well as we can water walk, but that's more of a utility, utility skill. And Azadal's Gauntlets of Warding. Your wards are 25% less effective, but absorb 50% of the magicka from incoming spells. So I would imagine that the 25% less effective doesn't even matter, because that's just really good. But we're not going to use that, really. We have this, which is kind of crap. Your Conjuration Rune spells cost 25% more, but can be cast at a greater range. We don't have a want for range when we're casting Thorn and Spike, and that's really the only conjuration that we use. So that's pretty lame. Ring of Arcana allows you to cast the spells Ignite and Freeze. We found out that those spells suck and are terrible. And then Azadal's Ring of Necromancy. Whenever a creature you have reanimated takes damage, they explode for 50 points of frost damage and die. I originally sort of just swept that away and counted it as not really that useful. But I forgot when I first got this ring way back when the Dragonborn DLC first came out. Everybody was saying that, yeah, this ring is really strong, and I think it's just because you can summon just a whole bunch of things, and it's just like constant grenades going off around your enemies. But still, it's not better than the Ring of the Erudite for sure. So that's what we have right now. We will go into our favorites, and hopefully I still have Incinerate. I do. And we're going to use that, at least for the foreseeable future, just to see how much damage and how much magic regeneration we have, to see if Azadal's armor is viable. So it looks like we have another section where we burn in the darkness, but we have so much health because we are such a high level that it doesn't even matter. Also, I just realized Apocrypha must be really beneficial if you have the. I wonder if it's showing up in our active effects. It's probably not, but the bonus we get from. Yeah, it looks like it's not here. The bonus that we get from getting the Stones of Berenzia. I wonder if you can enter Apocrypha in all of these little chests that are very numerous. Whoa! Okay, hold on. Alright, we might need to grab closed wounds in our left hand. We also need to use Cyclone as well. Okay, let's just run through this. Yeah, there we go. Heavy armor increase, very nice. All right, let's test this out. Looks like we're dealing a decent amount, but also our Magicka has failed us fairly quickly because we've lost all of our Magicka regeneration. Is this the book already? Black Book, Filament, and Filigree? I think it is. But it might not let us read it before we can kill everything here. So we have to be very careful here. There is stuff aplenty behind us. Lurker Vindicator. That's not good. And we deal like 0 damage to it, even with the... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate Highborn. We're going to get our friends out, because stuff is about to hit the fan. Oh, he just fell off. All right, that works. I imagine we can probably read the book. You know what? Let's just try it. Yeah, we can. Okay, that was super easy. Wow. You know what? We're not going to take the rewards, though, because I will feel like we didn't really do anything unless we killed everything in here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll summon Thorn and Spike. Let's get Dragon Aspect out. Powers can only be used once a day. Right, but the last time I used Dragon Aspect, I definitely used Highborn as well, and I was able to use Highborn, so that doesn't really make much sense. Let's try the Cyclone shout out. Try and get a good line on all of our enemies. So as you would imagine, it creates a Cyclone, and I guess it deals damage to them while also knocking them up, but that didn't seem to do that much. Let's grab Incinerate again. So yeah, Azadol is really just not that viable because it gets rid of all of our Magicka regeneration, and that's where we get most of our power from. Although, it does seem like our Incinerates are doing a crazy amount of damage. Okay, and the final Lurker is somewhere down there. Won't let us travel because we're in combat, but that's okay. We have our final 3 rewards right over there, but before we take a look at them, Healing Hands, pretty sure we... What, really? Spell Tome, Conjure Seeker? I'm pretty sure we know both of these. But let's take a look anyways. Oh man, we have so many books and things. All right, Conjure Seeker. Yep, we already know that. And Healing Hands, we already know that. We are at 334 out of 335 because of the Azadol set. Let's see if there's any weapons that we can drop. Definitely not the Dwarven Black Bow of Fate. Definitely not Hoarfrost. Hunting Bow of Fear, though. Goodbye. And looks like that's about it. How about Apparel? Adept Robes of Alteration, only weigh 1. Azadol. Okay, we need to go back to Riverwood at some point. We have a lot of things that we need to drop off here. But one of the things that we'll drop off, we'll be able to in a second. Okay, we're going to drop these. And... okay, that's about it. Alright, let's take a look at our final 3 rewards. We have Secret of Strength. Power attacks cost no stamina for 30 seconds. Looks like a power. No stamina for 30 seconds. That sounds decent. We are using Mirax Sword. Could come in handy. Secret of Arcana. Spells cost no Magicka for 30 seconds. Well, wonder what we should go with. And then we have Secret of Protection. You take half damage for 30 seconds. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it was going to be you're invisible for 30 seconds or something. Something for the sneak tree. That's interesting. It's usually always in 3s. Mage, Thief, and Warrior. This one's not that bad. You take half damage for 30 seconds. That's a huge buff. 50% damage reduction. Do we want that, or do we want the Magicka? Honestly, if we have Highborn active during a big fight, like a boss fight or something, we're not really wanting for Magicka. We can make it work, and Highborn lasts forever. Half damage in the meantime would be pretty good. God, they're both so good. I think I'm going to go with the power attacks. Just kidding. I really can't decide. I like the idea, though, of half damage. It's no secret that I used to play League of Legends. There was an ultimate for a champion called Alistar that was really good. When he popped his ultimate, he would take, like, I think 50 to 75% less damage, and he was basically unkillable during that whole time. So I think we'll go for this. Yeah. Secret of Protection. That sounds extremely good. Where's your brother, Thorn? You didn't make it, huh? Well, that's okay. Alright, back to Solstheim, ladies and gentlemen. That is it We have all 7 black books and all of the powers. We're going to actually go into our favorites menu or a magic menu and favorite that. That should be Secret of Protection. Yeah, we're going to favorite that. In fact, we probably have a ton of stuff in our active effects, or in our powers, or in our, I should say, favorites. Let's see. Yeah, let's go to our favorites and see what we want here. Bound Sword. We're not using that anymore, are we? Nope. Close Wounds we are using. Conjure Dremorlord, of course. Cyclone. I feel like we weren't really able to see it in action that much, so we're going to keep that there. We're going to use it one more time at least. Dragon Aspect, wonderful. Dragon Rend, wonderful. Ebony Flesh, wonderful. Highborn, amazing. Incinerate. I guess we'll try Azadal's Armor for one more fight. I already know that we're not going to use it because it just simply cuts our magic regeneration so low that it's not worth it. Secret of Protection, amazing. Soul Tear, amazing. Unrelenting Force, great. Whirlwind Sprint, every now and then. Okay, good. All right, let's, yeah, looks like we want Incinerate and we want Soul Tear. And again, this is what we look like. Not the prettiest of people, no. We have the Black Book, and I think that's it. We have nothing left here. Find the Black Book in Tel Mithrin Tower, except I can't! Doesn't exist. I have them all already. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we have only 3 more things to do. 2 of which are very easy, one of which is going to be tricky, to say the least. I think we got all the shouts too, didn't we? Yeah, we got all the Cyclone, we got all of the Battle Fury, and we got all of the Dragon Aspect, and the Mind Control, I forget what it's called. Bend Will. I think those are the only 4 shouts in the new DLC. Okay, where our journey takes us next is back to Raven Rock. I had originally thought that the person at that ramshackle trading post was the one that we traded the East Empire Trading Company pendants to. I was wrong. That is not the person. The person is actually in Raven Rock and is just a merchant. Should be pretty easy to find. And he will actually buy all of the East Empire Trading Company pendants from us for 500 a pop. And we have like 8, I think. So we're going to make quite a little bonus here. I think it's this person.
Walking around like that is why magic gets a bad name. Shame on you. If you need any supplies, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I was in the middle of dialogue with you, actually.
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay a bit longer after all.
What exactly do you sell here?
The question you should be asking is, what don't I sell here? Because I have pretty much any supplies you might need. If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then it's likely that I have it.
Where did you get all of these items?
Jarland, over at the docks, brings me most of my supplies, and the rest comes from bartering with the people in town. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up.
Are sales that bad out here?
Bad? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at my wares today? I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm.
You have friends at the East Empire Company?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I've corresponded with VanaVitriolic herself more than once. You know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in Solitude. The biggest warehouse they have in Skyrim.
Okay.
Bah, you're just like the rest of the folks around here. Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock, and when they do, I'll be at the top of their list.
Maybe we can just outright sell them to him, but I thought we would have to go down a line of dialogue. What have you got for sale?
Everything I've got on display, really.
Okay, let's just try selling these. Should be apparel, I think. East Empire Company pendants, yeah. Value 11. What? No. He should be buying these from us for like 500 a pop. Maybe we do have to talk to him. Do you sell any special mining gear?
Mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
What's an East Empire pendant?
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire Company. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point, a kind of reward for extra effort. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
I'll sell you some of mine.
Well, well. Seems you're proving fairly useful for an Outlander. Here's your coin. Keep bringing me more, and I'll keep paying you for them.
All right, 4,000 gold for 8 pendants. Not bad.
The East Empire pendants are scattered all over, so leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, I already did that quest, buddy. Not doing that again. Okay, that's one down. We can return to him, obviously, if we find more. 500 pop. But since we just bulk turned them in, it's really not going to be worth it for us. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to head back to Tel Mithryn because Neloth has one more unique Radiant quest to give us, and I would like to finish off everything that Neloth has. I don't believe we've done this one, but we've done all the rest of his random little side quests, which are kind of unique, even though they're not total side quests. Yeah, I would like to finish off the one that we haven't done. But it's going to be tricky to see if he gives it to us. So far, we've been pretty lucky, though. So far, every time we return, he's given us the next quest that we haven't done.
Things have been much calmer since you disposed of Ildare.
Okay, let's see. We already asked him about that. We know he can train us in enchanting, but in fact...
Don't be ridiculous. The question is, should I?
He is a
I suppose if
master.
it's
We're at
going to be
76
done
right
right,
now. It's going to
I'll
cost
have
us
to do it.
4,000 a pop. 4 times 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20,000 gold. That is not worth it. No. What does it mean to be a member of your house? We asked him about that. So, can I help with your research?
Can you? Of course you can. What took you so long to ask? I've been trying to adapt Redguard magic to the Ash. I think the key concept I'm missing is recorded in Afasariat's book, Wind and Sand. I have some associates and correspondents who find things for me. One of them has a credible rumor on where this book might be. And I'd like you to find the truth of the matter.
There we go. That's the one that I wanted.
That's that, then.
So this is actually a unique quest, even though it's going to be probably very simple. Wind and Sand. Get the Wind and Sand book. We're going to do just that. What is with the exit markers for Tel Mithryn? They always tell me to go somewhere where I can't actually go. Okay, I'm really glad this has been working out really well so far. Now, where would this like me to go? Oh, really? Back to Skyrim. Okay, well, that's cool. A lot of you guys, by the way, suggested a way to get rid of my lycanthropy. And we're going to go ahead and do that very, very, very soon. I would like to be completely clean of lycanthropy and also vampirism. We already got rid of one. Now we have to do the other. But that's for a different episode. We have the Sightless Pit, which we have not been to, interestingly enough. I remember this was a really popular Skyrim's Hidden Treasures episode, which had 1 billion comments because I asked in it. I think I was saying that I was going to start a Skyrim Let's Play, and I was asking what people would like me to be. And to this day, people still say mage, warrior, thief, what have you. But I wouldn't end up starting a Skyrim Let's Play for a very long time. Okay, where is this telling me to go? Looks like we may have like a secret entrance. Let's take a look at our local map. Abandoned cave, get the Wind and Sand book. Right, but where is the... Oh, well, we're near it somehow. There we go. All right, let's enter sneak. Looks like this is an unmarked cave, interestingly enough. Oh, boy. I thought it would be right inside. Looks like it's not. This should be a radiant location. Doors barred from the other... Are you kidding me? What? Where does this lead? Get the Wind and Sand book. We can't even see. Okay, well, this seems to be not really a bug, but at least a an oversight. Can't actually open that. I don't know. I mean, there's a location very near where we are right now. Maybe we'll have to go through that. We'll have to see if the marker changes at all. Yeah, there's a cave right over here. which is called... Oh, the Sightless Pit. All right. And it's telling me to exit, but we can't. I think we're pretty much stuck in here for now. Well, let's just hope that this leads to where we want to go. I do remember, I think, that the Sightless Pit lasts an eternity. So we're going to test out how much our magicka regenerates and also the Cyclone spell, the Cyclone Shout in here as we go through it. I'm going to try to go through it pretty rapidly because, like I said, I remember this location is quite long. It may have a ward wall, though, because all the huge ones usually have something of value, right? Okay, that's good. We see some Dwemer architecture. Oh, this location is so cool. I remember now. Yeah, it's turns it around on you, quite literally. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll stroll by at a leisurely pace, but I want to also show you guys everything that it has to offer. There is something near us. It's most likely a Falmer. Indeed. Okay, so we only have 2 incinerate shots, and then that's it. So yeah, it looks like Cyclone at least does some damage. So yeah, Ozadal's armor is just not viable. It's just not going to happen. Our magicka does not regenerate whatsoever. So let's re-equip everything back. The Ethereal Crown. Do we only have 1 thing active right now? We should have 2, but sometimes it doesn't tell us. Let's see here. Archmage's Robes. Gloves of Intellect. Ring of the Erudite. And Falmer Boots. Increases shock resistance by 36%. Why did I not name these? I don't know. Okay, that should be everything. Let's take a look at us. That looks pretty normal. Let's also really quickly check the active effects. Should have 2 stones. Let's see. Where are you? Rock Joint. You are 25% less effective with melee weapons. When did we get that? Oh, there we go. The Lover Stone and the Warrior Stone. Great. All right. We should have at least 1 potion of Cure Disease. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's move on, and let's also grab Mirak's Sword and Close Wounds. Back to normal. Cool. And we'll still use the Cyclone one more time. I just want to get a good line of enemies, basically. Okay, let's also get Soul Tear out, because we're going to need to recharge this weapon in a second. Whoa, let's not die. Oh my gosh, you Falmer takes so many hits. I hate you guys. By the way, people have also pointed out that we can hone this blade using a blacksmith's whatever, grindstone. Yes, I'm aware of that. I don't really like doing that on unique items, though. I know it's stupid. I know a lot of people don't get it. But I like keeping the unique items pristine and not upgraded, unless it's just something that I'm going to use for a very long time. Which, okay, let's go ahead and charge this up. Damn it. Well, that's okay. We'll use a Grand Soul Gem. Gotcha. Alright, this is going to take far too long. Get away from me, jeez. Your shocks do nothing. Oh, God. Okay, we need to be very careful. There you go. Okay. Alright, let's go, gentlemen. Yeah. I don't really like honing weapons or whatever, or upgrading weapons in any capacity because it changes the name. And like I said, I know no one's going to get that, and they're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? It doesn't even matter, but it matters to me. I don't like it. However, we do use Mirak's Sword. We are using it. We might even use it all the way up until 100 one-handed. So I'll think about it. I still don't want to, but I will think about it. Okay, not sure where Thorn and Spike are. It sounds like they're far, far away. We're getting attacked by a Charis as well as this. What are you warding against? You can't ward against a blade. Stupid Falmer? Jeez. Alright. Whacking away at a million things. Hopefully this is worth it, because I don't even know if we need to go through this. Temple of Xgrib. Gosh, I don't even remember that name. It's been forever since I've been here. Okay, luckily, yeah, it looks like we went the right way. Our item lies through here. Okay, let's, first of all, let's use Cyclone again, right here. Yeah, it does lift them up. That seemed like it did a ton of damage to the Charged Reaper, at least, not to the Falmer. Okay, I would like to get this before the episode ends, and I don't remember exactly how long the Sightless Pit is, so let's get a move on here. We'll keep summoning Thorn and Spike to deal with these guys. There, yeah, this was the thumbnail right around here for that Skyrim's Hidden Treasures, I remember. I took it, like, right here, because we have this glowing blue ceiling, which is very unique. I think this was also the episode where I mentioned that I, like, if I found a bug in my room back in Florida, I would burn it alive as a sort of warning to the other bugs. And that was something else I got a million comments about. I love those standalone episodes that seem to always generate new comments. I love when that happens. Happens every now and then with like an Oblivion, well, a lot with the Oblivion playlist for Let's Play Oblivion. But every now and then with a Fallout 3 Let's Play or a New Vegas Let's Play. It's always nice. Okay. Let's see. I took a bit of a shortcut, I think. Alright. And in the chest, we have Wind and Sand. Let's read it. See how long it is. Pretty dang long. Yeah, pretty long indeed. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to take the gold. Healing Hands, we already know. Reanimate Corpse. Reanimate Corpse, we did not know. Pretty cool. And let's kill everything in here. We have a bit of time left in the episode. Summon both our friends. Seems like we've got a decent little boss fight here. I'm going to go ahead and Cyclone this guy. When it knocks them up, it's like a bit of CC, but this is not an MMO. We don't really need too much CC. In fact, Unrelenting Force is probably even better. What's happening? Oh my god! Wow. Wow. We were literally right on the verge of death there. That would have been really, really bad. We were poisoned too, so we were being dealt a DPS, or a DOT, I should say. How many spiders are there? Jeez Louise. Okay. No word wall, it would seem, unless I missed it somewhere back there, but I don't think that I did. Is this really the reward for getting to the end of the Sightless Pit? It's pretty lame if that's the case. It almost makes me think that we did miss something. Let's just take a peek over here real quick. No, I guess that's it. I guess your reward is the unique ceiling, which was what I commented on way back in that Skyrim's Hidden Treasure. Yeah, that's pretty lame. And it's also pretty lame that they... Ooh, I've got a special thing for you, buddy. Yeah, you fire that arrow. Yeah, you just slide down there. Okay, I don't know if there's anything... Ooh, that dealt a ton of damage to him. I don't know if there's anything else important here. It's just really... It doesn't seem in Skyrim fashion to have this giant place, this giant presentation, and then nothing really to show for it. So this should lead us back to that other little shortcut. And if there is indeed something I missed in here, we can simply return to the abandoned cave and use the shortcut that we now have. All right. So that means we have one final quest left in Solstheim. One final quest and one hidden little mystery thing that I don't want to talk too much about now. But for those of you that have done everything in Solstheim, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn in this quest in the next one, as well as do the final quest, which is a legitimate quest. And then I think we're done. I think we are done with Solstheim. I think we closed it out. Maybe there's a few little things here and there, but they're mostly going to be regarded in regards to weapons and armor that we haven't gotten, like the bow of the Stag Prince, or the whatever it's called, the Stag Prince bow. But we shall see. Thank you so much for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.